Hi guys, it's me again. Welcome to This and That channel. I'm Julia Frost, and today I want to tell you about the second part of our stay in Kazakhstan. Hope you enjoy it. We stayed in Aktau till the end of October, and then we moved to Aktau. At the airport we also got some problems because according to our tickets we've got only one place of carry-on baggage for a person, and actually we've got three. We thought that like in many companies you can take one carry-on baggage and also one personal belongings such as a bag or a rucksack, but it was a low coaster, so we couldn't. We asked if we can pay for the third place of carry-on, and they said no, but we could repack our stuff and made two bags out of three and pay for overweight. So that's what we did, and maybe it's not a very interesting situation, but we just like the explanation of it. So the lady that was on front desk told us that this is low coaster, that's why there is not enough space in the plane, and the baggage shelves are smaller, which is not because it's the same airplane the other company use, not low coasters, and there is the same space like in other planes. Airbus 320 is still Airbus 320, so that was funny. So yeah, we repacked our bags and moved to Aktau. Aktau is a pretty young city. It was founded only in 1961. And this city, like many other Soviet Union's city, at the beginning was a working village where housed people engaged in search of oil and gas. And now they're living around 200,000 people. And in the city you can see the large amount of Soviet architecture, but also the city is actively built up and trying to get a look of a resort. So there is a beautiful seafront. There's also a cliff path. I like that people didn't try to reinvent the wheel and just took natural resources and decorated them beautifully, because the cliff path is actually a sheer cliff by the sea with a stair built next to it. And what is also nice, this is totally free. Actually, in autumn there is not much to do beside walking around the city. As I told, this city is quite young, so there are no historical attractions in the city. But outside the city you can find some interesting places, such as ancient underground mosque Beketaka, or the Tamshel Canyon, or the Usur Nature Resort, and others. Most of them located on a distance around 100 kilometers, which is which is around an hour and a half by car. We didn't have enough time, so we couldn't go there, but I saw pictures on the internet and I think it's really beautiful, and maybe if we will go there once again, we will visit them. One more interesting fact about Aktau is that there is no source of fresh water. For a long time we were trying to understand what's with water, because we felt some strange taste. So we thought maybe it's too soft, or maybe there's some impurities, and finally we discovered that it's just demineralized seawater. So I probably don't recommend to drink from the tap. And by the way, in Aktau we rented a nice studio flat with a big bathroom and kitchen in a new district. It costed us 15,000 tenge, which is around $32 per day. We could find a cheaper variant, but we decided not to, because our previous flat wasn't that nice and we were not very comfortable with that. So average price of apartments in Aktau is from 10 to 20,000 tenge per day. You can find cheaper variants, or you can find more expensive variants. It's all up to you. There are a lot of different options. I can say that we found apartment quickly because many people just didn't answer their phones, so we had to call in some places 2 or 3 times, and finally we found the flat. And actually we were using the site called krysha.kz, but this site is only in Kazakh or Russian.
One more interesting thing about Aktau is that there are no streets. The city divided into different districts, so with numbers like district number 10, 11, 17, and numbers of the building. So for example, the district number 11, building 22, and that's the address. And on Yandex Maps we also didn't have our building, so we were looking for it for some time, and after we came to the building we couldn't find our block because building blocks were named after letters, like the block A, B, C, and they were not in an order. It was block A, then block D, then block A again, and so on. So we spent some time walking around the building looking for our block. So as you can see, here are our apartments. They are very new and very fresh. Maybe only a couple people were living there before us because this building was finished about a year ago. So not all the apartments are done yet, and not in all apartments people are living. There is a big bathroom and big bed, and also a sofa and a working space, and also we've got a beautiful view on the city. In Aktau we also slowed down. We were living a slow, simple life, walking a lot, looking at the beautiful nature, drinking chamomile tea, and other simple stuff. So here is the way from our house to the seaside. It's about 20 minutes walk. As you can see, here are not many sidewalks because, as I told, the city built up actively, and there are a lot of new buildings and roads. The food in Aktau is also cheap and tasty. We found a cafeteria and also a restaurant that didn't look very good outside, but looked good inside, and they cooked a very delicious shashlik. Also, on the last day of our stay, the tent appeared near our house. We don't know actually what it is, but we think they cooked some food in it. After 5 days in Aktau, we visited everything we wanted and we met everyone we wanted, so it was time to pack our bags again. I can say it wasn't easy at all because, as I told before, we have a lot of stuff and now we actually living in our suitcases. Everything we were buying, everything we were keeping for a few years, now we have to pack in suitcases again and move to the next place. Press the like button and subscribe to our channel to see our next adventure. Hope to see you very soon. Bye.